Yo, what's going on, everyone? My name is Joe Spawn, back with a brand new YouTube video. And in today's video, we are here with episode number 1 of my new podcast, Joey's Emotional Life. I recorded this and did all this and everything last week, but I didn't have the equipment I have now. I ended up getting a couple ring lights and getting this microphone that connects to my phone so you guys can hear me. Like, I could even take it off and probably talk like this if I wanted to. If I did an interview or something. I have another one if I had somebody else come on the podcast or something. But this is just the first episode. I'll put it back on my shirt. See, it hangs kind of, so it makes my shirt weird, but it's fine. So basically, I want to start a podcast, and I really don't have the right equipment, the right stuff. I really don't have a computer right now. I don't have the mics I have aren't very well. I don't have the right programs. My computer. I have a laptop. It's not, but it's really shitty. I got it a few years ago, and I really just fucked it up, and now it's really can barely even load Twitch when I try to bring it up when I'm streaming on Twitch. But so I thought I could maybe use, my dining room slash kitchen table as like my podcast like recording area, and then I was able to buy at least 2 really cheap lights. That's why the light looks a lot better, and it sounds a million times better because of this mic. You're not gonna hear so much background noise. You're not gonna hear what's happening in the other side of the house. You're only gonna hear me, and it's awesome. It's gonna be perfect. It's like so. It comes with 2 of these little things that charge with the USB-C, and it comes with the USB-C. It's right here. Let me show you guys. So this is it. This is how I'm recording this right now. So it's a wireless microphone. If you could see, I don't know if you can see this, but here, let me come up and I'll show you guys, and then I'll. So this is the box. This is the box. So you got these are the 2 microphones, and this is what plugs into your phone to connect. All you have to do is plug this. Oh shit. Plug this part into your phone and then turn this on. Second you turn this on, it connects to this, and that's how I'm talking to you guys right now. It comes with 2, so if you turn this on as well, it'll connect, and you could have 2 people in there. It's the audio. It just plugs into your phone. You use it for like YouTube vlogs, YouTube videos, interviews, live streams, all that kind of stuff. I'm actually gonna be using it on my stream too because I stream through my iPad, and this is what it came with. The thing is actually plugged into my phone, and the other mic I have, so I can't show you that, but this is what the box, this is a little thing, and then the other microphone, this microphone, and then this cord. And hold on, let me go back over there. I was very not sure if I wanted to buy this product because I had seen it before, but I was like, it's for your phone, it's cheap. I don't know if it's gonna have good volume compared to, because usually you see this type of thing in like these I guess prank kind of vlog guys like Danny Duncan, Balin Levine, Gideon, those type of YouTubers use this type of mic, hide under their shirt, whatever they do. But I saw, and it's wired, and it's a whole thing you have to do on the computer and edit it up, whatever, however you connect it. I really don't know how that works, but so when I saw this, I thought, there's no way this is gonna be as good as that. But it actually sounds a lot better, and it really, I realized watching the videos, it really impacts the sound of the video, like, the sound really, upgrading the sound really improves the videos and the lighting. I feel like this video is gonna look a hell of a lot better compared to the other one I did, just because lighting is gonna be better, audio is gonna be better. My phone hopefully won't die. Last time when I was doing this last video, my phone died in the middle, but hopefully that won't happen. But that's how I'm recording this. I'm really happy with it. I can do like vlogs to go in public. I can be as far away. Oh, like it's like 46 feet or something. It said you can be away and still them hear you. When I go to friends' houses, if I want to do a video, I have 2 mics. If I want to have my best friend Alex, or one of my friends come on, or if I want to have my dad, maybe I could have them and have a little mic for them. It'd be awesome, and we could just talk. And then there's also, I could stand here like this and then go, hey, and, whatever. If my brother ever comes down to visit, he can do a video with me. I like to keep it on my shirt. I like that idea, and that's what I'm gonna do for the podcast. But let's get into the podcast. Basically, what I wanted to do with this podcast is, I always wanted to start a podcast. I always wanted to do this. I always wanted to have a video where I talk, maybe with a microphone. There's lights, camera. We're doing the whole video thing. But I never knew what to talk about. I always tried like news type or sports, talking about that type of thing. But I never knew what to talk about. But I thought about talking about like maybe like situations, real serious stuff, like like mental illness type of stuff, and talk about things I've dealt with mental illness, sort of in that way, and different things I've dealt with growing up, and I kind of understand and can maybe say, hey, this is how I was when I went through that situation or that thing, when I was really down bad, depressed, where it felt like I was at rock bottom. This is what I was doing to keep myself going, and this is how I got out of it. And maybe somebody who's at that point in their life can look at it and be like, oh my God, I'm going through it right now. Let me try to do this to try to get myself right, get myself back in a good place, in a good spot in my mind, and like on track. Maybe there's something I'm dealing with that I talk about. I say, hey, I'm really struggling with driving, like driving is something I'm struggling with, which I might get into this video. Say, hey, I'm struggling with driving. This is what I'm doing, and I'm trying to get through it, but it's been hard. And explain my maybe and explain my like difficulties with it. Maybe somebody who went through that same thing can come on and be like, can go in the comments and say, hey, I dealt with that. This is what I did to get past it. This is what I did. I drive now. I have my license, and I'm a lot happier. You should try doing this to help you, and that type of thing. So it's like I can talk about some issues, and or even other stuff going around the world, and people can comment about it, and it can almost help each other in this. I know on the internet there's a lot of negativity, so there's going to be a lot of hate towards my way, especially with this type of thing I want to do. I feel like I would get a lot of hate, a lot. Well, this is just what I want to do with the podcast. Just talk about me, talk about life, just talk. I love to talk. I talk to myself all the time, all day long. Like, I love to talk. I love talking to my friends. And if I'm alone or like in my room, I'll chat. I'll like talk to myself almost. Like, it's just really thinking out loud. I'll say it. I'll like sit in my living room and like, I'll like vent about something to myself, but I'm not really talking about it. I'm just saying it out loud. This is what that is basically. So I'm gonna start doing, instead of sitting there, I'm talking about whatever I'm have on my mind on my couch for no reason. I'm gonna say it in my video to try to maybe help somebody or to show awareness to something, whatever it is I'm talking about, or think, or even my opinions on things. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Let me know what type of things you want me to talk about. If there's anything that you deal with that you want to talk about, put in the comments. Let me know. But this is just kind of like the podcast I want to do, how I want to go with it. Like let's dive right into it. Like life for me is like since I've turned 18 has seemed like really hard. Like everything just is not what you expect it to be, because I feel like growing up from being young to being an adult, it's like you expected life to be this thing, this perfect thing where you grow up, you finally graduate, you have a job that you love, you're married to the wife that you love, you have kids, and you guys are just happily married with your kids and a big happy family for the rest of your life in this big house with these nice cars. But the world doesn't really work like that. You have to really work to get that job you want. You have to work to you gotta work hard to get that car that you want and get the job you want. You have to, like, even with YouTube, I thought when I was a kid, I thought I was just gonna start making videos, and over time I was gonna get views and just get views, and people would just watch. Like it was almost like a TV show. Like, oh, it's on YouTube, so somebody's gonna watch it. But I would only get at first like 30, 40 views, and I was very inconsistent with it. And when by the time I started actually putting like money into a nice camera and good, good, good good, I guess, computer and good stuff. I still haven't really had the best equipment, but what I was trying to get at before was you expect to get all these views when you start making or doing something. You expect to just progress automatically by just doing it, but it's not as easy as that. You have to really work hard and put money into it to make money on YouTube or whatever it is you're doing. You have to work hard, put money into it, invest into it so that you get a good amount you get out of it what you put into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I put 10 hours of work into this video. I want to get 10 hours of people watching the video, whatever. But so it's just a hard thing, almost like maybe a hard pill to swallow, that it's just not going to be that easy. You have to really work hard. You have to upgrade your equipment. You have to, like, life is just, and even like talking about YouTube, it's just really hard to make stuff happen. You got to really work hard. You got to really want it. You got to really make sacrifices to make it happen. And that's just something I've really struggled with. I've really struggled with like when it comes to YouTube. We'll get off the life. We'll get back to that, but let's go talk about more on the YouTube side of things. But um, it's been really hard. Like I try, like I've been streaming a lot lately, it seems, but I really don't ever do anything. I never post videos with it. I never really post shorts. I'm just lazy about it, and I'm tired working a job. Like I feel like it's hard to manage trying to make edit a YouTube video get a short or a TikTok upload like posted, and also stream that night at the same time because I also work. I work in the morning from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then by the time I get home and everything, I'm pretty tired. And then I go to stream. I only end up streaming for like an hour because of how tired I am. So it's just like it's just really hard for me. I feel like to manage everything into one night or trying to get videos up, trying to do this. I feel like, and I also feel like to an extent I'm putting too much pressure on myself. Like, oh, you need to upload every day. You got to post a short every day. You got to post a video every week. You have to just keep going. You need to stop. That's a good mindset to have to work hard and get to where you want to be. Because I believe in my mind, if I just keep doing it every single day, putting the work in every single day, eventually something's gonna come out of it. It doesn't always work exactly like that, but um that I'm just trying to give myself motivation, push myself to do better, to go farther, to be able to do these videos. But it's like even then when it comes to the editing, yeah, I do these videos every day, but I'm not editing on the same level that some of these creators are editing on or their teams are editing on. I mean, you also gotta think about this. Someone who like me who's independent, is just me with a camera, a couple lights, a microphone trying to record a YouTube video compared to somebody who is has a whole team behind them, has a million lights, has 3 or 4 cameras, everyone has a mic, there's 4 people like say and compare impulsive to me, The same thing with like an independent artist and a rap artist or music artist that has a independent music artist compared to a music artist that has a team behind them. Because a lot of these people have teams behind them, and that's also because once you get to a certain level, you start paying people to do the work that you don't want to do anymore. I guess on top of like I don't know, you get to a certain point where you have enough money to where you don't really need to be editing it yourself, or you find somebody to edit it. Like a lot of YouTubers I feel like you need to have a team that edits for them because they don't have like yeah you can say oh I edit my videos myself but you are wasting so much time. You could be playing the next video, working out the next video, same way filming the next video. You know you know what I'm saying. So it's probably smart for any creator to have a team behind them, especially like a podcast. Like I always watch these videos and there's people behind. You can tell there's nobody behind you. There's nobody behind you. That you guys want to see my setup? I'll show you my setup. I'll show you everything right now. This is like my. I got the mic. You see the mic. I think I'm still in the shot now. But this is mic, and then the camera. This is yeah. Okay, let me show you first. Let me show you. This is the camera. This is or I'll show you in this mirror. My kitchen has a mirror. I don't know why, but this. Look right here. This little tripod. I'm not trying to make up. I don't know exactly. I'm just showing you guys what I'm using. And this is the setup. We got 2 cameras right here. And then I have this sit right here. I hope it's about the same angle. I don't know. And then I run my ass right here. I sit in the seat and I talk to y'all motherfuckers for however long I want to. And that's how the podcast is going to go. So me compared to someone who has all this stuff and a nice, probably better table, better quality on stuff, bunch of computers behind them. But literally, I have 2 lights, my phone on a tripod, and this mic. So I'm trying to make things work. I'm trying to work hard. I've always kind of had to work with what I had. I never. I guess I'm really bad with money. uh, long story, but I am pretty bad with money, and so saving up for like a camera, I've never done, or a computer. I always wanted to, but then even when I was a kid before I had a job, every time I had money, I wanted to buy a game right away. I wanted to buy this from Walmart or Target. And so sometimes stupid shit, sometimes stuff that I still use. I don't think anything I've ever bought, and I still use it. Besides like my phone stuff. But not getting off track a little bit. But even though that I have a job, it's really hard for me to like save, and it's more of the in the moment of like, oh, I'll buy this. Screw it, I have 200 left. I'll buy this. The next thing you know, you only have like $50 left. And you're like, fuck, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? So and like not thinking in the moment, oh, I should really not spend this, and I should save it for whenever I save it so that I can save up for a computer or a camera. And my phone works pretty well. My phone works good enough to where it's a good camera. Like this is a pretty good it's not bad quality. It's not pixelated. I feel like it looks pretty well. I think too well because I feel like I look very like when I was looking back on the video, I feel like I look very ugly like in my face. My hair is just my hair is not where I want it to be. I cut my sides and it got messed up when I got my sides cut and So now it's like all my hair sits on here and then a little bit of hair falls here and it just looks ridiculous. And I hate it every time I see it. But my hair is not really long enough to put up in a bun. I don't know. I don't want to start putting up in the bun yet. I kind of want it to just really grow it out long, but I'm not really liking how it's looking. I think I need to go somewhere and get it fixed up. So that might, like, I don't know if you could tell how bad it is around, but I need to get it fixed. So, but not important for you guys, you know. But this is gonna be the podcast. I'm just gonna talk about anything and everything, anything I want to that pops into my mind. Every podcast. I'm basically gonna freestyle it. Like I'm gonna turn on the camera, and be like, "Hey guys," and then talk to you about this, that, and the other, and just go on and on and on. Because it's just how I am as a person. Like if there was someone standing right there and we were talking, I could go on and bullshit with them for hours and just talk for hours and hours on end. If I start like when I first meet somebody, I am pretty shy, but then as I get to know them a little more and we start talking, the vibe, and if we do have a good vibe, we'll start talking and then talking, and it'll be next thing you know, we'll be really close. Well, not I don't want to say really close, but we'll be at a point where we're comfortable talking to each other. You know, whoever it is. You know, that's just how I am with people most of the time. So it just depends on the person and everything, but I'm very talkative. I like to talk. So this is how the podcasts are gonna go. Now that I have this mic, I just gotta. I don't know. I haven't charged it, but I pretty sure have to charge them. I don't know how separately or how it works, but they do die eventually, so I will have to charge them. Is it still green? Let me see. It shows green. I don't know what that is. I can't see it from here, but yeah, I'll turn it off when I'm not using it. But you do have to be careful for battery for stuff like that. But I could do this too. Just hold it, have it on my triple jar right here. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited about the podcast. And like I want to talk about my stuff. Like me struggling with YouTube is something I want to talk about. I've been talking about. I've struggled with YouTube for a long time, and it's a lot of being inconsistent and not putting much work into it as I should. Not maybe like I could be watching. There's like I had a computer and I was editing, but I wasn't really editing to the effect of like a lot of these YouTube. But again, like I said, there's a team. They have like skill sets in that. They've been doing this their whole lives. Same, you have too, but you haven't been professionally doing it for that long. You've only really been amateur doing it with camera and either editing on your phone or a cheap editor on your computer or a free editor on your computer for that much. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like involving your work. And you know, I heard this story. There's this painter, and she painted her whole life, but she never was really famous for it or anything. She just painted. It was like for fun. And she was like in her 80s or something, and she finally like became famous for her paintings and made all this money. So I don't want to say it's not about making the money. It's not about the money. Trust me. If it was about the money, I would have quit a long time ago because it's very, 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 very hard to make money on YouTube. If you're really trying to make YouTube a career, as in like me, you have a passion for YouTube. People that are coming in for the money are gonna go to a different industry for sure. I feel like if you start doing YouTube thinking about the money, I feel like after a few like a month or two, you'll realize this doesn't really make as much money as I wanted it to, and then we'll quit and then never do it again. I used to, I don't know. I used to think that because when I started doing making YouTube videos and everything, it was a lot of like, oh, I want to make this my job one day. I want to make money off this eventually. But I always kept going, even though I never was making any money off of it. I've made 31 cents, and I never even got that 31 cents on YouTube because things changed, and you can't take money out of your back then at least you couldn't take money out of your like get that money until you had $100 and at 31 cents. And that was the most money I ever probably made before YouTube changed everything to where you have to pay a certain amount of watch hours and a certain amount of subscribers to be eligible to make money off your videos. Before, I think you could just add ads and then you would make certain ad revenue. I was making 31 cents. Based on your views on how much money you would make on your ads. But things are a little bit different now. Times have changed. Keep working. I want to start on this podcast. Keep working on this podcast. I'm going to be putting this podcast on my main channel. Well, not main, my, I guess, in real life channel, because most of the videos I do IRL videos on my main channel, and all my gaming stuff is on my Joey Smile 42 channel. But so this podcast, you know, it's this what it is. I just want to talk about everything. I've struggled in life a lot. Like, well, let's get into that. I felt very lost ever since I've turned 18. I've really struggled with getting my license. I've really struggled with money. I've really struggled. I've the only thing I've been really good at since before, like since ever, it's keeping a job. I can keep a job. I show up to work every day on time. I don't cause problems at work. I go home. I come back the next day, do the same thing. Just how it is. I go to work. I work my ass off. I'm a hard worker. But that's the only thing I'm really good at, though, it seems. I'm not good with my money when I do make the money from working hard. And then I'm bad with YouTube. I'm very inconsistent. So life has it's just been like I'm not interested in going to college. I do want to go to a trade school eventually, but I haven't really done anything I haven't even really tried to do anything towards going in that direction. And it's always been in my mind. I hope that that I blow up on YouTube eventually and make some money and can have that as my job and won't have to worry about having another job. But or having like a regular job type of thing. But it's just not like that. Not every YouTuber makes the amount of money you think. There are some YouTubers out there that make videos, and there's some even people, a lot of people on TikTok, stuff like that, that are very popular online and make a lot of money that also have regular jobs because it really doesn't pay the bills like everybody makes it out to be. And the creators that do make money off of and can do are like huge creators like Logan Paul, MrBeast, and those people have been doing it for a very long time and are making unbelievable amounts of money. Those are the kind of guys that are making big bucks, like Jake Paul, Logan Paul. And the other thing about it is they're not just making YouTube videos. Logan Paul has a drink. Logan Paul has clothes. I don't know if he still does. He used to, though. Logan Paul has a podcast. Like, he's doing other things. These creators aren't just doing YouTube. And there's a lot of streamers that make a lot of money. They're streaming. It's not just YouTube. So I just got to really work hard for what I want. Hopefully things come. This is what I've decided. I'm just going to have fun with it. I'm going to make posts. I'm going to try to post a podcast a week. And I'm going to stream every night. And I hope once a week, I'm going to try to get a YouTube video up once a week. And maybe if I can, a couple shorts up a week. But I'm not going to work myself too much. I already have a job. Let's do this as a side thing. Have fun with it. See where it goes. I want to start working out again. Like, this is some stuff I want to start doing. I want to start working out. There's a YMCA right by. I want to get big. I just did a workout a little bit ago before I started recording this episode. I just did, so I did like 100 jumping jacks. I don't know if any of this is good. I don't really know much about fitness. It's just videos that I looked up to see, like, for a beginner trying to work out, who's a skinny dude, pretty skinny dude, like I am. Like, look, I guess I got muscle there, but look at my arms. They're very small. Muscle here and here, but they're very small arms. I'm not hurting anybody with these things. The plan isn't to hurt someone. I want to get bigger to feel, not bigger. I want to build muscle, work hard for my body so that I have something to work towards, something I worked for, and I feel better about myself, and I am like to build muscle so I'm strong. I can protect myself and my family. I can be, I guess, a man to me and my family eventually when I get to that stage in my life. You know what I'm saying? I need to like I need to work. I need to get some muscle, and give me confidence. It'll probably give me confidence. All I'm trying to say is I think I might get a little bit more confidence and feel a lot better about myself if I started hitting the gym, grow a little bit more muscle, and I work out a place. I'm not gonna say where, but it's a lot of heavy lifting where I work. So, um, if I hold on, I want to make sure. So if I so if I start working out, it's easier for me to, some of the stuff's really hard for me to lift. It'll be a lot easier for me to lift some of these things. And it just feels good to work out. And it turns into an addiction eventually. Not for everyone. Every time I've worked out, it's been more of like like do it a couple of days, never do it again, and whatever. But I want to try to really take this serious, start eating some healthy. I eat horrible. I eat frozen foods that I buy from the store. I don't care. I just throw in the throw in the oven or whatever, air fryer, eat whatever, like fries and chicken nuggets and pierogies and I always have or I always have popcorn and candy before I go to bed. So I want to start eating a lot better. Having a little dessert before I go to bed, even if it is a little candy, I don't think it's gonna kill me. But I don't think I should be eating so much like greasy food. So I just like pizza type of thing. You know, I eat out a lot. I order a lot of food. So, like, if I start eating more like chicken and rice and steak and eggs type of thing and stayed away from the fast food and that kind of stuff. I mean, I smoke weed. I'm not stopping that. Well, I don't even smoke weed. I get these Delta 8 cards from the store just because um, it's a majority of things. One, technically, it is legal. So it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable with this instead of like regular weed. And I mean, I've been smoking since I was 16. That's the only thing I've really not liked about smoking weed ever since I started. I love it. I enjoy it. You know, you can say I'm a stoner, whatever the fuck you want, but I guess I love weed. I love to smoke. I enjoy the relaxation it gives me and the um I have an addiction to it at this point as well. So not only do I enjoy smoking and the way it makes me feel, the certain ways it helps me, but I also am addicted to it, and I'll admit that 100%. I'm very addicted to smoking weed. I couldn't go a day without smoking. I couldn't go. Well, I when I'm at work, I don't smoke at all until I get home. Um, but I don't. But if I was like off at home, I could not go all day without smoking. I can physically, like it's not like I wouldn't die, but I would be alive. Obviously, I would be fine. I would just be very irritated and annoyed. I would really want it. I would like be trying to figure out how can I smoke. Like I need to smoke. I want to smoke. I need to smoke. Like I'm gonna lose my shit if I don't smoke, type of thing. But if I was strong enough, I could get past that for sure. But I'm just not in a spot in my life where I want to quit. And it's really true. What I'm about to say is like, if you don't want to quit, you're not going to quit. When you want to quit, you will quit. You know what I'm saying? If you do not want to quit, if there's nothing making you like, if there's nothing that's in your life that's like, oh, I need to change this, I need to quit because of this, you're not going to quit. Or if you don't want to quit, you will not quit. Weed or any drug or nicotine or alcohol, that type of thing. So I'm just not in the right place in mind to quit right now, and I'm not going to for a while. I feel like I'm happy with smoking. I look forward to it. I know it's a bad habit I have right now, something I definitely should stop in the future. But right now, I'm going to keep doing it. It does help me with certain things, and I do believe that it has benefits, and I also do believe that it has negative effects too, or like it has pros and cons, you know. But I think the pros outweigh the cons for sure, in my opinion. So I'm gonna keep smoke. I'm gonna smoke, you know. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna love it like I always have. You know what I'm saying? Well, take it here right now, boys. Elf THC. A nice fatty hit. Throw some smoke away. And that's the other thing. I'll probably be smoking every time. You know, I'm a smoker. I like to smoke. I'm not gonna. I see a lot of stuff on TikTok and YouTube and on the internet of guys talking about how bad it is to smoke. You need to stop. This really isn't good for you. I know you think that's helping you, but it's not. You're gonna fuck up your brain or your life or whatever it is. You're a piece of shit. Like. And you guys say the coughing isn't fun. If you don't smoke weed, don't start. Keep where you are. If you maybe started when you were young, you created a bad habit with it, and you are now, and you are like me, where like I really am at a spot where I just don't want to quit. I've been doing it for so long, I just don't even care to stop. You know, that's really how I feel. If you're like that, you know, do your thing. You know, but if you don't smoke weed, don't pick it up. It's a bad habit, just like the rest. Just as drinking would be, or smoking cigarettes, or because it creates an addiction which you want to do every day constantly. It creates your brain to want it to be happy. It can change the way you feel and think, which can be bad. I feel like this looks crazy, bro. It's like a filter, and everything looks yellow. I know you I look like an idiot. But what I'm trying to this is gonna happen because I'm bad with my words a little bit. I'm really bad. I'm bad with my words a little bit. What I'm trying to get at is weed has its pros and cons. I'm gonna keep smoking. If you are like me and you're in a little bit of a bad spot, stop smoking. If you or do your thing, whatever. If you don't smoke weed and you're thinking about starting, don't do it, or do it as like if you can smoke as if occasionally, like maybe I'll take a couple hits, Saturday night before I go to bed, or maybe I just smoke on the weekends or once a month or when I hang out with my friends or at a party, something like that. But try not to get yourself to develop a habit where you're every single day. That every single day habit, because you spend a hell of a lot of money on it. You're always kind of tired. I mean, dude, you're always when you're doing it all day, you kind of just get into a slump where you're always tired. And I was at a point where like I just felt very drowsy all day long, but I've gotten past that to where it's fine, normal to me. I just feel like this is me. Like if I don't know how to explain it, but it's like when I smoke, I just feel normal. Like I've smoked so much for so long that when I do smoke, I don't feel really high anymore. Like it's almost like nicotine. You know how you used to feel a little bit of a buzz, but now it's just like feeding your addiction. That's kind of what it is. You know, it's like I don't even really feel high anymore because of how much I smoked. I do feel a high. I do feel high, but it's like this. It's only while I'm smoking. After you done, I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but then once you're done smoking, like not even 5 minutes later, you don't feel really high anymore. You feel like you feel sober again. It's like annoying kind of because then you're smoking more weed, and that's the other thing. The more you smoke, the higher your tolerance get, the more money you spend on weed. It's just not good, man. I'm pushing scan, bro. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not good. Like you should. I don't know how to put my lips on, but it's not good. You just if you can be happy without anything, being completely sober and just living life happily, do it, man. Do it, please, do it. When you have these things that you bring into your life that you think will make you feel better, happy, or anything, it really starts to hold you down certain different ways. But it also, I feel like, has benefits. It helps me get through like my anxiety type things and feeling real down and um it really helps me sleep, bro. It's the best part. It helps me sleep in the I like when I wasn't smoking, my eating habits were horrible. I wasn't sleeping good at all. Went back to smoking, I was sleeping great, eating great. And I know it's not all good for you because it's like I'm forcing myself to be hungry through smoking and I'm forcing it myself to sleep through getting high instead of letting myself naturally fall asleep, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know if I'm saying that, wording that right. But I just think it's okay right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna smoke. It's my decision. That's what I'm doing. If you don't like it, fuck you. I mean, if you have something to say, think that you have some good advice for me, let me know. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna keep doing my thing right now. If you don't smoke, don't smoke. Don't. If you do your thing, homie. I support you. Um, but just it's just like anything. Don't get yourself in a bad habit. Like I could drink. I could start drinking right now and it would become a bad habit probably. So I'm not. I don't like alcohol at all. I'm 20. I'll be 22 next month, but I don't like alcohol at all. I mean, I'll drink the Mike's Lemonade, like the Mike's Lemonade, but even that is kind of gross to me. Like I rather have just regular lemonade, you know, like. And I don't like the way I feel when I drink. But if I got to the point where I started to like how alcohol tasted, and I started to like how I felt when I was drunk, then that would become a problem because I love the way, like when I smoke, I love the way the pen hits the back of my throat. I love the way the high I feel. I love it. Love all of it, you know? But, um, but yeah. I love weed. If I started getting like liking the way alcohol hit my throat or the way I felt when I was drunk, then I would become a big fucking problem. I'd much rather smoke than drink, especially with like I feel like alcohol makes you more angry. I've seen a lot of negative things what people do, or in my life, I've seen a lot of negativity towards drinking, the way people act, the way people behave, the way people are when they drink. But growing up, my life, I saw weed too, and when I saw weed, they were never there. It wasn't like that. Nobody was ever angry. Nobody was ever mad. It was more of like a little more lazy than normal. I mean, that was about it. I want to make it. It was going to be a joke, but I feel like people would took it very well, so I'm not gonna get it. But if I smoke before If I drink before I go to bed, there's gonna be holes in the walls when I wake up in the morning. If I smoke before I go to bed, it's just gonna be a little more dishes in there than normal. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like it's not like alcohol. You get drunk, you go fight someone in the bar. Weed, you smoke, you go in the lazy river at the water park. You know? I mean, come on. You're fucking high. You're sightseeing. You know? You're in the mountains. You're just relaxing. You're drunk. You're fucking at Walmart yelling at the fucking service desk lady because they don't sell fucking weed behind the counter. I don't know. You know? Or I don't want to say that. They don't sell more booze behind the counter. I don't know. I fucked up that joke. Joe, you suck. But I'm just saying. I just feel like alcohol. I don't want to go down. I don't want to start on any type of drug. I already have a little bit of I have an addiction with weed, and I've been addicted to nicotine since I was 16 as well. I think I started smoking weed before nicotine. I didn't start like regularly vaping. I had smoked a couple of cigarettes before, and I'd vaped a few times, but I didn't really start vaping regularly till I turned 17. And I was smoking weed before I was smoking nicotine. That's how you know that I'm a smoker. You know, I love smoking. It's just I've been smoking since I was 16. So it's just what I like to do. I do not like alcohol. When I never got invited to like parties when I was in high school to go drink before I know a lot of people, kids in high school will drink a lot during high school and it'll make them really enjoy drinking for an adult or make them not even want to drink anymore. I wasn't like that. I like they like because when you first start drinking, it's like really nasty. It's yeah, you have to get used to the taste, then you start enjoying it. But I mean, ain't for me, bro. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. That's all you gotta know. I smoke weed. I do not drink alcohol. Even like I'm 21 now. Any restaurant I go to, I could be like, hey, let me get a beer. I don't want it. Don't want it. Fuck it. Nah, I just stay with my pop, my pen, and my. Because then I want to smoke. I don't get the same high. You know, I get annoying high because I'm a little drunk too. You know what I'm saying? Being crossfade is nice. Now, I have before. I don't remember what it felt like or anything, or remember what was. Not that I don't remember it. I remember. I don't think I actually ever got crossfaded. I have like I smoked my pen and drank, but I wasn't really crossfaded. I had a little bit of a high going and a little buzz at the same time. Felt pretty good, I mean, I guess, but I don't know if I call that really crossfaded. I feel crossfaded when you're fucking faded and then drunk out of your mind type of thing. Like you're really fucked up instead of just taking a couple hits from like 4 or 5 hits from my pen, feeling pretty good, and then drinking a beer. Like there's a little bit of a difference. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, alcohol's not for me. I don't want to get involved in any drug, to be honest. I already have an addiction with weed and nicotine. I do not want to take any farther, and I want to even say I have a love for weed and nicotine. I don't need to go on any other drugs. I don't need to be fucking with anything else. I don't, I tried a shroom bar, the mushroom bars, I guess chocolate bars they have, but I didn't feel anything. I only took 3. The next time I was like, maybe I should take 5 next time. But you also gotta kind of be careful with that kind of thing because you don't want to die or hurt yourself. So I never ended up taking them again, and I threw them away before I moved over. I moved here, so that I just I didn't need. They didn't do anything, and I didn't need that in my house. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I was about to leave, they want to leave it in my house after moving here. But yeah, life's just been rough. Driving. Let's talk about driving, bro. When I was in Indiana, I was doing a little bit of a driving school. I was driving. I drove out work a few times. I did pretty well. Um, um, but the problem is, I never like I had my permit, but ooh, I dropped my vape, my pen. Where'd it go? Sorry, guys. The problem was, sorry about it. Oh, the problem was I never went to. I was. The problem was I went to like one. Um, I went to like one lesson and I never went again. I kept making appointments and then just not going because one day I woke up late. Um, one day I woke up late. One day, shit. Oh yeah, one day. I don't want to get too dark in this, but it was the weekend. My grandfather had passed away. I can get too much into that, but because I'd rather not talk about it. Whatever. But personal, whatever. So I gotta know. But that's why I didn't go to one of them. I just didn't feel in the right headspace to go. And then one of them, I think I just didn't want to go. And my mom forgot. And so I was like, whatever, I don't even care. I don't want to go. I'm not going to go. And then, and then I ended up actually owing them money. They said because I didn't call and cancel, I just never showed up to those appointments. So I was like $300 some. And they said since I moved, instead of them giving me my money back, because if I moved and just told them, hey, I don't live here anymore, they would have given me a refund. But since I owed that money, they just kept the money, kept my money or whatever. So then that way, and it was fine, whatever. That $300 at the time would have helped, but it is what it is. It's passed on. And but now I'm at the point where I need to get my license. I live up here with my grandmother. It's just me and my grandmother. She doesn't get out much because she doesn't drive, and I don't drive either. Like today, we had to walk up to the Walmart. There's a neighborhood Walmart right down the street from us. We walked up and got a few things. There was a lot to carry. It was pretty hot, but it's hard for us to, go to the store and stuff. And that's the only place we can really go to. It's a little plaza, and if we go any farther, it's kind of far for my grandmother to walk. I'm in Florida, and like the area I'm in Florida, and it's not really an area where you walk a lot. There's not like a big area where like you can't walk everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I live like it's a little pretty far to walk, but like the neighborhood Walmart. But the neighborhood Walmart's just really a grocery store. If I wanted to go to regular Walmart, it would be a good 30-minute walk. There's other stores, and I can walk them. Oh, I can walk. I can walk anywhere really. Like I'm young. I could walk to any of these places, but my grandma's pretty far for her, and I wouldn't. It's hot. She's older. It's pretty far. I do not want her walking like in those conditions, I guess. So I walked up to the Walmart with her, but that's about it. And so where she goes, and then my dad will take her out, but it's kind of like every on like once a weekend, and she doesn't really get out much. And I would like to be able to on the week my weekends off. It'd be nice to take her to go shopping and take her to a grocery store so we can go throughout the whole store and she can pick out everything she wants. We can bring it home, carry it in instead of having to walk all the way there. And then I could take her. There's places that are a little bit farther away from us, like 30 minutes that she would want to go to, or even an hour away that she would want to go to. Um, so I could take her to those places and do those things. And then personally, it would be nice to be able to go hang out with my friends or drive to my homie's house, my best friend's house, or drive to my friends that live in Tampa, their house, or drive to Tampa to go to Busch Gardens or just go to the beach one day or whatever I want to do. I will have the freedom to do that with a car, pay insurance, pay the bill on it, take care of it type of thing. Pay the mate or pay the insurance and whatever else I have going on, however else to do. But what I'm trying to get is I really need to get there so that I can help my grandmother out and also for myself. If I had a car, it'd be a lot easier to go work out. Like I'm talking about going to the gym. There's one I'm saying right there. If I had a car, it'd be a lot easier to drive than me walking over there. It's not that far of a walk. It's right there. It's really right there. But I would still have to walk. It'd be nice to walk, to drive. After a long workout, you'll probably be tired. I am really nervous about the gym, and the reason I don't go and I haven't gone yet and been like, hey, how much is there? I want to talk to somebody. I want to try to start a pass or whatever, or start. I want to pay to come here or what. I don't know how it works. This is how lost I am gym wise. Like first of all, look at me. Let's do this. I'm gonna walk up in the gym looking like maybe let me turn you guys around. So we're gonna just I think like what does it look like here? What is that noise? I think so. Alright, look at me. I think this is an angle. But this dude, right? I'm walking up into the gym, right? This motherfucker, this skinny ass motherfucker, my skinny ass, walking in like, hey, I want to sign up to go to your gym. And I mean, I know, like, I'm aware that it's like, they'll look at it as like, oh, this kid's a little small. He wants to work out and get there, but it's embarrassing to me a little bit. And I don't know. I'm being at the work, be at the gym. I really don't know any. Let me get back over there. But what I'm trying to say is, this skinny ass motherfucker walking into the gym, like, come on, come on, come on, skinny ass me motherfucker walking into the gym. Here, let me turn you guys around. I don't know what I was doing there. So I'm just saying, I'm really skinny, so I feel I'm a little embarrassed to go to the gym. On top of, there's a lot of the machines they have that I really don't know how to use. I guess I know how to use the treadmill, obviously, and like I could set up to lift, but I also wouldn't have anybody with me. I don't know anybody that would work out with me. I could ask, but then even then, it's like I guess hard to go at the same time and everything. And again, I don't drive, so I can only go to like the gym that's real close to me. So it would be a little hard to get things rolling here, but I want to start working out. I want to start building myself up. I want to start um working out more, building, like I want to be able to have confidence in myself and be able to um feel better about myself, if you will. So, but the only thing I'm like, and then like in the gym, people are gonna see me working out, me just lifting the skinny out. Like, if somebody, I don't know, bro. It's not school. No one's gonna make fun of you, you weirdo, you know. But I don't know. I don't want people looking at me or judging me. You know, I'm over here lifting like 10 pounds. I don't know. I gotta start somewhere, you know. And I don't know much. I don't want to use the machine wrong, and someone come like, dude, you're doing that wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. You're gonna hurt yourself. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just I want to go in there and just try my best. Maybe make some friends, yo. I do have really close friends, and they're the only people I can't really care to hang out with. But I mean, if I met somebody somewhere and we became close, hey, I wouldn't mind hanging out, making some new friends or some people to hang out with. But you know what I'm saying? I want to build myself, be the best version of myself. And I feel like if I have start working out, maybe I'll get the confidence and be able to start, driving and start getting myself on the right path and start saving my money, start working hard to get myself in a good position to have a good life. Like, really, what I want out of life, I want a nice house, a nice decent sized house, a nice car. Like, I want to own my own home, and then I want a car and a truck. A nice sports type of car, maybe like a project type of car that I can drive around, stuff like that. And then a truck that would be for work, like a work type of truck. That's what I want to do. That's what I want out of life. It's all I could ask for. House, car, truck. F-150, um, WRX, and a house. All I could ask for. All I could ask for. But I gotta work hard to get there. I gotta work hard to do that. Like, I want to eventually turn this channel into like or not even, I don't know, or I don't know exactly, but turn this channel into or start a new channel for it. Um, but do like almost what, like drive around in dirt bikes, mudding type of thing, like fucking around in my car. Do like I want to turn into almost like a car channel where I work on cars, fuck around in cars. Maybe even I'll drive around on a dirt bike, fucking around, doing wheelies, whatever. Have a nice acre or two of land that I can, or whatever, that I can do stuff, build stuff. Almost like how Roman Atwood used to be, how I don't think I'm gonna pronounce his name right, so I'm not gonna say it right now. But or how Danny Duncan kind of is, like how his videos kind of are with like a lot of dirt bikes type of thing, four wheels, his toys he has that he fucks around with. Like, that's the type of videos I want to be making. With this type of mic too, it'd be fine. Yeah, if you still have something like that, that'd be fine. Because this is hard. I love this. I love watching it back because it sounds awesome. But this is just. Oh, that's just kind of where I want to go with my YouTube career right now. I really don't have the ability. I can't drive. I don't have area. This is like I'm in an apartment. Um, I could buy a dirt bike for sure. I should buy a dirt bike. That'd be hard. I need to buy a dirt bike. I don't know if I could, or where I could put it, or when I could ride it, where I could ride it, stuff like that. I need to learn that stuff. But yeah, I need to focus better on my life, work harder, and really try to get where I want to be. It's been really hard for me, and I feel like maybe um I just never worked hard enough, and now that I've got a little experience of life, I can work harder for what I want to get and see what I want out of life. It used to be I want this big family, but like in the past few years, it's really came to be like I don't want to get married. I don't want to have kids. I just want to be me and have fun and have fun with my life with me because it's like it just adds problems and issues and like I love kids. Kids are awesome. I love the idea of creating yours. You know, it's your baby. You created that life and you're gonna raise that life and that life's gonna have a life of its own and that's awesome in my opinion. Like I think that is a beautiful thing. But the problem is with me there is if you don't have the if you don't have the right money or don't have the right ability or you could really hurt the child. I don't want to bring the child into this world. This world is very dark, very scary, very dangerous. I don't want to bring the child into that type of world. What's the point of me bringing the child just to give them my same bad traits? But I know to an extent, with good parenting you can make your child a good child. If you're a good parent, your kid will be a great kid and a great person. But it just depends on your parent and everything. But time will tell. You never know. I could meet a girl that I just fall in love with and want to have a family with and have kids and everything, a dog or a cat. You never know. And well, not big house, but that house I'm talking about will also be my wife and kids will be. And that would be awesome. But I haven't met a girl that makes me want that yet. I haven't met a girl that I've met girls that I thought I loved and I thought I wanted to marry, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I've ended those relationships, I guess, because now I'm at a point where I really want to meet somebody that I love and loves me for me and I love them for them type of thing. And I can understand them and understand how to treat them and understand how to love them and understand how they are as a person and really feel them, vibe with them, understand them type of thing. So I think really need to take time to meet somebody. The best relationship I had, not gonna say her name or anything, I don't know if she could be watching this. If she is, she'll definitely know who I'm talking about. There's only one girl I've been with where I experienced this, but every relationship I've really had has been like, oh hey, I think you're cute. Oh yeah, I think you're cute too. Now we're dating. This was more of like we started a friendship, and over time, because we really talked for a while before we decided we wanted. I don't know how long. I don't really remember to be honest. I don't know if that makes me a shitty person or not, but oh well. But what I'm trying to say is, we talked for a while and then we started dating. We were really good friends and we realized we liked kind of the same things. Some of the same things. After a while, I realized we didn't really like a lot of the same things. I thought we did, but we didn't. No. But not important. We were a lot of different person, but we like some of the same things. We were just very different, personality wise and lifestyle wise, I would say, and what we had going on. Not important. But what was I getting at? I always do this. I lose my train of thought. I was talking about the girl. Oh yeah, we were talking for a while, and we became really close friends and developed a really good friendship. And then we started dating, and I felt like that was such a good thing. If you start a friendship with somebody, and you're really close, and you're a friend, and then you start vibing with each other more than that, and then start a relationship and grow that. You just keep growing with each other and become really strong. And I feel like that could last really long. So, and that was my best, longest relationship I think I had, or I don't know about longest, but it's the best. And I don't think it was. I don't know, not important. But it was the best relationship I had and the happiest I was in a relationship. I think. I think. Because I say that because I think I was happy. I don't know. Let me rephrase that though. No, I don't want to say it. Well, because I might meet somebody that I have even a better relationship with. That's why I say it. But I'm saying that's the best relationship I've been in. Well, I think I was the happiest in that relationship. So, um, So I think maybe if I wait, my ideas in my head, if I just wait it out, I'll meet somebody that maybe we'll be friends and we'll start a friendship, and maybe it'll turn into more instead of running out there being like, oh, I like you, or hitting on girls, or DMing girls, or sitting on dating apps, swiping for hours. I literally deleted every dating app I had. I don't ever. I deleted a lot of my social medias too. I think they might get re-downloaded here soon for me to upload more videos and shit like that, so I can start YouTube start posting content again. But as of right now, they're oddly. So I don't text girls ever. Besides like family, like my mom and my grandmother, I talk to them all the time. But that's about it. But I haven't been. I'm waiting. I want to wait till I meet the girl. Like meet somebody out of nowhere, or like it was meant to be, instead of this thing of trying to force a relationship, or find, oh, I love this girl, I love her so much, and you met her 30 minutes ago. So and that's the type of person I used to be. I'm really trying to higher my standards as well, and really meet somebody that I love and that I believe can be an amazing wife, and I can be an amazing husband to her as well. And we can make each other very happy and be in a very long lasting relationship. But I'm waiting. I want to wait. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to wait. But you'll hear more about me. You guys will really get to know me, you know? Well, here, I'll say this. I'm Joey Spano. I'm 21 years old. I'll be 22 next month. I'm, I guess, I guess, not inspiring. I don't want to say inspiring. I'm like, I'm, 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 I'm working hard to be, I don't know. I want to be a content creator, making a podcast, posting, giving views and shorts, and like that type of thing. And just, I guess, a content creator all around. Have YouTube be the platform I post all this stuff. And I just want to work hard to where I want to be and just keep going. I eventually want to get into cars, and I'm really into cars already. But once I can drive, I want to start doing car type of videos, like working on cars and different things I do, and doing stupid shit. Maybe take a Kia, or a Kia Rio, and put some crazy wheels on it, a big ass wing, just to fuck around in a video as a joke. Like, I want to have that type of money to be able to do that, so I want to work hard for YouTube to be like, I just want to have fun with videos, and do it my own way. And I just don't know how to explain it, guys. But YouTube's something I've always wanted. I started when I was 12 years old. I've been doing it since I was 12 years old. It's something I'm really working hard for. I really want eventually. I don't know if I'll ever get to be able to. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I'm gonna keep working hard and try to get there. You know what I'm saying? Life's been rough and stuff, and rough and stuff around. Life's been rough, and things have gotten very hard at times, but I'm really working hard and trying to be a better person, be the best version of myself, and continue to improve on everything. So, but boys, I think I am going to end the podcast here. We've been going about 50 minutes. I don't know how long these are going to be. It seems like the battery on this does last quite a long time, so we should be good for long videos. So, thank you guys for watching. Episode 2 will be coming next week. I hope you guys are enjoying. Let me know in the comments something maybe you guys want me to talk about, or something you're going through that I can help with, or maybe something you heard me talk about that you can help me with. Whatever. Let me know anything in the comments. Links will be down in the description. Tune in next week. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next podcast.